Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're gonna be talking about the best cryptocurrencies and coins and altcoins and gaming cryptos to buy right now for some awesome degenerate style gains. Get some major fat bags. Now, as you guys have probably noticed already, cryptocurrency jumped up today, and it didn't just jump up like a little jumping jack. This thing jumped up like a frog on absolute meth, because it rocketed, and tons of these altcoins are now up. Now, you might be asking yourself, why are these altcoins all of a sudden going up? Who got the call? Who forgot to tell me to buy back in? Well, it's because of the Federal Reserve. I was live streaming it on my YouTube channel, the meeting. My prediction was that the Federal Reserve would be a bullish output for all markets, not just stock market, not just cryptocurrency. And essentially what happened during this Federal Reserve meeting is that they met expectations. So the expectations were that they were going to taper, they were going to raise interest rates. And essentially what happened was the Federal Reserve did exactly just that. And the reason that markets were reacting so negatively leading up to this event was because CPI numbers were so high. They thought the Federal Reserve was going to raise interest rates, which is not good for markets, right? So with the Federal Reserve meeting expectations, the uncertainty in the market now became certainty. Now markets can continue to do smooth functioning. Anyways, guys, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin first, seeing how Bitcoin reacts, because if Bitcoin goes down, Bitcoin, it kind of just kills everything off. So what we're looking at right here is the daily chart on Bitcoin. It's obviously been trending downwards since the beginning of November when it was at $70,000, $69,000 per Bitcoin. Now we have Market Cipher right here, which is a technical analysis software. We're looking at the daily chart. Today it actually printed a green dot. Yesterday it printed a red dot. It looks like we are settled down, and like I said, because the Federal Reserve gave us certainty in the market, I think Bitcoin recovers from here, and I think altcoins are going to be wildly outperforming Bitcoin. So obviously we're going to be talking mostly about altcoins. Now we pull up this minute chart here. You guys can see this was right before the meeting, right? It was rallying up in anticipation. Then right before that press release, markets started going down. Then they got the press release, markets reacted very, very positively, because then everything was confirmed. There was no longer uncertainty. Then leading up to Jerome Powell, there was uncertainty in the market, so Bitcoin started going down because you don't know what Jerome Powell is going to say. Then Jerome Powell starts speaking in the alpha chat, just lifts up this market, and Bitcoin teeter-tatters there, not breaching 50,000, but getting very, very close, and now it's hanging up a little bit higher there. So I think Bitcoin continues to rally from this point on. It's looking very fantastic. Obviously, it's up a lot right now within the day, so maybe it'll cool off a little bit. People who are on leverage are going to de-risk and whatnot, but we're seeing a very bullish sign here from Market Cipher. The blue wave is crossing up, so that is a good sign in terms of momentum. It got a green dot here, which essentially is bullish confirmation that you should continue the pattern. Last one we got here, it kept going up. 4-hour charts looking very spicy here on Market Cipher. The red money flow is about to turn into green money flow for the first time since we had this massive drop off after those CPI numbers. We're also getting 3 blue waves decreasing. Now, if you're not familiar with Market Cipher, what you want to see is you want to see exactly this setup to go long. You want to see this. You want to see big blue wave, smaller blue wave, then smaller blue wave. Then what you want to see is the red money flow crossing over into green. As you guys can see, we're getting exactly that. We're seeing this red money flow. You see how the red money flow is getting smaller and smaller and smaller? It's about to cross over into green right here. It also gave a little green dot. So everything is looking perfect to go long on Bitcoin right now in terms of the technicals as well as the fundamentals. I mean, if we're relying on inflation as our thesis for being in cryptocurrency in general, inflation's probably going to stick around for a little bit, as confirmed by the Federal Reserve. Everything's within expectations, and they're not doing anything way too quickly. They're being more reactionary than proactive about it. So, and I tweeted this, guys. I tweeted this yesterday. You could have predicted this if you followed me on Twitter at HootmoneyYT. I said I genuinely think that if and when the Fed raises interest rates / tapers this week, markets will go up. And I was talking about all markets, not just the stock market. And this is because there would be certainty in the market. Also, a bunch of people are short right now. So in the stock market and cryptocurrency, a bunch of people are short, and inversing the masses can often work out in your favor. So now all the people that are short are rushing to close their short positions because the Federal Reserve was a bullish event. So that is looking very, very good. Now, guys, you might want to get into the cryptocurrencies to buy now. Just letting you guys know there's a free promotion on Moomoo up to $7,000 in free stock as long as you deposit $1 on their platform. I'll keep this short and simple. The link's below in the description if you want this free money up to $7,000. They also have a Christmas promotion where they're giving away Oculus Quest 2s, iPhone 13 Pros, and shares of GoPro. So again, guys, it's in the description. Now, getting into the crypto coins to buy now. We're going to give it a quick refresh there on the coin market cap. Yeah, Bitcoin's up even more now in 24 hours, looking absolutely fantastic. Obviously, Ethereum can hit 5,000. That's a very, very, very safe bet. Going into the less safe bets, but still good bets, Solana is definitely one that's been a staple of this altcoin season that we've seen over the past year, and Solana will probably continue to dominate. It has the most developers on it of any layer 1 right now. If cryptocurrency thrives, Solana is going to thrive, at least for the short term. Longer term, I have my suspicions because it is pretty centralized. I think once Ethereum goes to proof of stake, it could take away from Solana. But for now, Solana is looking very, very good. And I pair AVAX with Solana as well. AVAX is up to 101 right now. I recently closed out of a long position on Avalanche, so I'm happy about that. Cardano, long-term pick, probably won't do too much in the short term. Same thing with XRP. Again, if you want something like XRP or Cardano, that's a long-term pick. Terra Luna was doing very, very well before crypto just started dying off a little bit. So Terra Luna is another one that could definitely be benefiting during this altcoin season. Shiba Inu, right now, I'm a bit more bullish on Dogecoin. So Dogecoin got this little spike up, as you guys can see right here, because Tesla stated that they will accept Dogecoin for merch payments. Now, eventually they might accept it for actually purchasing Tesla vehicles. Also, I have a little bit of a conspiracy theory. So Elon Musk just won Time Person of the Year. And now that he won that award, I think he might go back to pumping Dogecoin, because he was doing it for the first half of 2021. Then all of a sudden, he just kind of stopped talking about Doge as much. And I think it might be because he wanted to win that Time Person of the Year. He knew he was in the running. And pumping Dogecoin probably doesn't help his case for getting Time Person of the Year. So now that he's got it, I think he might go back to buying Dogecoin. But again, all speculation. Buy the rumor, though. You got to buy the rumor. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Shiba coin would be a sympathy play off of that. Overall, I'm not too bullish on dog coins long term, but if dog coins are what's running in the current cycle, dog coins, you can make a good trade off of them. I just recommend taking profit when you have it on those ones. Polygon Matic, staple of the altcoin season as well, especially with all the metaverse talk that is going on, because Polygon Matic is a layer 2 of Ethereum. It allows Ethereum to run without gas fees, or the layer 2 of Ethereum to run without gas fees, might I say. And that's going to be very, very helpful, especially for trading NFTs in the metaverse. So Polygon Matic, again, should definitely be benefiting. Also, it hasn't seen too much upside as of yet. It could easily get to a $30 million market cap. I would not be surprised. Should be worth more than Dogecoin. All right, I'll just leave it at that. Crypto.com is also at a pretty discounted price right now. I think Crypto.com is doing very, very good things, and I think this is probably going to be one of the fastest growing crypto platforms. So it's definitely one to look out for, even though it's not my most bullish pick right here. Algorand, I love Algorand, what they're doing. I love their technology. I think they have some of the highest developers on their platform as well for layer 1. I think they slowed down a little bit and got replaced by Elrond a little bit, but Elrond has the third most amount of developers on their platform after Ethereum and Solana. And as you guys can see, Elrond's in number 29 out of 100 on the coin market cap. So Elrond is definitely a sleeper pick right here. It's up 20%. So people know that this is a good altcoin. I mean, if you just look at everything else on the page, Elrond's up the most right now. And I think it's going to park itself in the top 10 around Avalanche and Solana. So Elrond is definitely a nice sleeper pick. ICP, this is a long-term hold. If you want it, you can grab it. I don't know if it's going to do anything short-term or not. Cosmos, I think you should look at Cosmos ecosystem, not necessarily Cosmos, but Cosmos ecosystem and the coins that are on Cosmos. That should be looked at. Phantom should be running as well, another layer 1. All these layer 1s have been doing pretty solidly in altcoin season, even if it's not completely decentralized. So Phantom is a good one. Harmony One is another coin that should be doing well if altcoins do in fact continue to run here. This is because they're developing a lot of different cross-chain decentralized applications, which could be very beneficial in the future. And then the last one that I got here is Immutable X. Immutable X is layer 2 of Ethereum, allows you to transact in Ethereum on layer 2 of Ethereum. A lot of NFT projects are going to be moving to Immutable X, so this is definitely one that could benefit. I could see it definitely being a top 50 coin. Moving into the gaming cryptos to buy now, and this is why I'm in gaming crypto. If you guys just look at what we're seeing here, if we're just scrolling through, the biggest gains are to be had in like these metaverse gaming cryptos. It's way better than the top 100. The overall market cap is much lower than a lot of these coins up here in the top 100. So the most upside is probably to be had in these projects. Now, what we're looking for is actual users on these games, or just complete ecosystems that can actually power these games and these metaverses. So obviously Axie Infinity, tons of people actually play Axie Infinity. That's why it's been so successful, right? Something like the Sandbox doesn't even have its actual game out yet, but it is definitely a AAA title that's has tons of eyes on it, great partnerships. So I think Sandbox is also a great pick as well, and I think Sandbox will eventually flip Decentraland and Axie Infinity, if I'm being honest. So Sandbox now sitting at $5, a lot cheaper than it once was. It could definitely be a good pick. Gala Games, enter the Galaverse. Gala Games is a complete gaming ecosystem. It's one that was listed on Coinbase recently, and they've been doing a lot with their community. So Gala Games could definitely see some upside here, although it is up the least right now. So that is very interesting. It had a run the other day, as you guys can see right there. It's like the only one that is up on the week. So that actually does make sense. Engine Coin is another solid pick. All the ones I've talked about so far have these big fat market caps, $2 billion on Engine Coin, but Engine Coin will be powering a bunch of these NFTs and these games. So Engine Coin could totally benefit just long term if this metaverse thesis of ours does come into play. Ultra UOS is at an absolute steal right now at $1.50. It's the Steam of crypto gaming. I've actually talked to members of their team. They're all incredible. They're partnered with AMD, currently the only cryptocurrency in all of cryptocurrency partnered with AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. You probably have those parts in your computer. If you're a gamer, you know what AMD is, right? They're the only cryptocurrency that is currently partnered with AMD. They just released their unique marketplace for NFTs as well. They've got so much down the pipeline. If there was one trajectory that it were to follow, it would be that of Gala Games, because I could totally see a Coinbase listing from Ultra UOS just because of its partnerships already. There's a very legit developed company that is behind Ultra UOS. They even have some ties to the company Meta, or previously known as Facebook. So Ultra UOS has the infrastructure in place for it to actually get a solid listing on something like Coinbase. So out of all of these like top 10 right here, Ultra UOS I see the most upside in right now. I have my biggest bags in Ultra UOS as well, but Definitely don't sleep on this one, guys. It's at 150. I don't know how much longer it's going to stay here, and we'll see where we go from there. The next one that I got here is Illuvium and UFO Gaming. I kind of paired these ones together. Illuvium is looking a lot more attractive now, down under 1,200. It got up to like 1,800, 1,900 before. So Illuvium, also one that could potentially get a listing on some larger exchanges. It's a AAA blockchain game, 3D Pokemon, essentially. It's an RPG. Very, very nice there. UFO games, again, I'm pretty much bullish on UFO games and Illuvium just as much, and it's nice to see them actually paired together right there. Vulcan Forge, this one's down about 20% on the week because there was a hack, but it got a massive rebound. And Vulcan Forge is another one that's very similar to Gala Games in my opinion. They used to trade at very similar market caps. Vulcan Forge recently got a Binance listing, and it also could potentially get a Coinbase listing. Yield Guild Games, another coin that I thought was just way too oversold, and the market agrees with me, right? Because it's up 25% today. Compared to some of these other ones, only Vulcan Forge is up a bit more than that. Wilder World is another game where my conviction is similar between Illuvium and UFO Gaming right there. Cetify Fund, the only coin that is down today, and it actually hasn't fallen too much in value from its all-time highs. So I'm not necessarily going to say go out and buy Cetify Fund, but it is definitely a solid project. Efinity, this is another fantastic project right here. If you're bullish on Engine Coin, you should be bullish on Efinity as well. It's a cross-chain NFT platform, and it's also another coin that should outperform most of the altcoins here in the top 100. D-Race and Gods Unchained, as you guys can see, it's up the most from this nice little recovery that we saw here in the gaming crypto. And I'm also the most bullish on them out of all of these that we see on the screen right now. D-Race is NFT horse racing. People love to gamble. People will gamble on NFTs. D-Race has completely captured that market, so that's why I'm bullish on D-Race. Gods Unchained is a free-to-play tactical card game where you use NFTs. You trade these NFTs, which are those trading cards. I believe it is on Immutable X, so that currency that I was talking about earlier in the video, which is layer 2 of Ethereum. So you transact in Ethereum, but you don't actually pay the massive gas fees of Ethereum. So Gods Unchained's up 26%. You're definitely not buying it on a dip right now, but it's definitely a strong contender in this gaming crypto market, and the market agrees with that 34% increase as of today. Refinable, sitting at only a $12 million market cap. It's one of the main NFT platforms on the Binance Smart Chain. So all of these NFTs, they need a home. And a bunch of games are being developed on the Binance Smart Chain because of the low gas fees. So all these NFTs need a home, need a marketplace to be traded on. Refinable does just that. This is deep value right here. I think Refinable is worth way more than $12 million. It's definitely one that you guys should be checking out. It's one I've been talking about for a while, and it's up 38% today. So market, again, agrees with my thesis. The last one that I want to discuss here is Thetan Arena. Thetan Arena is a mobile-based battle royale game that is out right now, has players playing this game right now. They had a game before, I forget what the name of the game was, but it was a very successful game with over 5 million downloads on it, and now that it's play to earn, it'll attract an even larger audience. So Thetan Arena, working play to earn game right now. I could totally see this thing pulling something like an Axie Infinity. It's sitting at a $300 million market cap, so there's definitely some upside in this one as well. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, drop a like if you guys did. The Federal Reserve basically said today that markets can continue to go up. So with that, we got a ton of rebounds in the cryptocurrency space, and hopefully we just found a bottom here. If not, I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but I do think we did find a bottom. So hopefully we can continue this awesome, amazing rally. I was bullish this whole time. I was loading up on a few coins as well. So with all that, I'm looking forward to my due diligence paying off and bringing me to the freaking moon. Let's go, baby. The bull market is back. Drop a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit that post notification bell down below as well. Those are my crypto coins to buy right now, baby. Let's go. Check out Moomoo if you guys like free money up to $7,000 and free stock as long as you deposit $1 on their platform. Links below, description or pinned comment section. Anyways, guys, that's about it for me. I'm going to be signing off. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Peace.